amazing art students. Well, today we're going to be reviewing what a shape is, and we're going to learn that there are actually two different types of shapes. So I'm going to show you an amazing video that's going to teach you all about shapes in art.
What is shape? When a line connects back to its beginning, a shape is formed. Shapes are measured in width and height. This means they are two-dimensional. We know about basic shapes like circles, squares, rectangles, and triangles. But there is so much more. Shapes can be either geometric or organic. Geometric shapes look like this. Organic shapes look like this. Shapes can be used by themselves, and they can also be combined. Artists can use shapes to make sense of the world. They can take complex forms and simplify them into basic shapes. It also works in reverse. Artists will often use basic shapes to create a more complex form. Artists such as Henry Matisse and Sarah Morris are known for their use of shapes in their work. Matisse cuts organic shapes from painted paper to create a colorful and bold collage. Sarah Morris is a painter who creates abstract works that show large geometric shapes in bold colors. You can see shapes everywhere in the world. A pizza is a circle, and it gets cut into triangles. You may notice a pentagon is on your soccer ball. You can see squares and rectangles on tiles, windows, and the shape of buildings. Look around you. What shapes do you see? Can you see geometric shapes? Can you see organic shapes? What are the most unique shapes you can see? Whether you are creating a masterpiece or just looking at the world around you, shapes are part of almost everything you see. Organic or geometric, simple or complex, shapes are everywhere. Try to notice them the next time you see an amazing artwork.
Wow, there are so many different ways that shapes can be used in art. So let's review a little bit. So a line, when it comes back to where it starts, that is how a shape is made. So this shape I made is called a triangle. A line that goes around and around and around and stops right where it starts again, that shape is a circle. So if I start a line that goes like this and then comes around like this, is that a shape? Did the line start and stop at the same point? Yes, it did. So that tells me that this is a shape, and we call these organic shapes. So organic means found in nature. So like organic milk, that's a natural milk. These are called geometric shapes. So there are two different kinds of shapes. And so let's take a look more about these wonderful kind of shapes. Geometric shapes are regular shapes. They often have names, and we see them in math. Organic shapes are found in nature, like leaves and puddles and seashells. This painting by Wassily Kandinsky is made completely from repeated circles. Henry Matisse used to cut out his organic shapes out of paper. Would you say that this picture is geometric or organic? How about this painting? So this week we're going to be focusing more on the geometric shapes and reviewing those before moving on to the organic shapes in a couple of weeks. So get out your notebook, get your drawing supplies, because we're going to draw some shapes. So I've got out my workbook, and inside your workbook you're going to find a page that says I can draw a picture using geometric shapes. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So geometric shapes are shapes like circles, triangles, rectangles, pentagrams, trapezoids. You are going to fill this area using those shapes. Can you make it abstract using just lines and shapes and make a cool design? Or what if I combine those shapes let's say I have a rectangle, and then I put a triangle here. I could make that into a house that's fallen over, or maybe I want to make some of those trapezoids. Now I'm getting somewhere. In a circle, inside another circle, and then I can put a rectangle here. Oh, wait a minute. Make some zigzag lines. It looks like I have a rocket ship going into outer space. Oh, look at all those geometric shapes that I use. So I want to see what you can come up with using geometric shapes. All right, I'm going to continue working on this, and I will show you my final project. Alright, so my geometric shape picture is all done. I've used triangles and rectangles and trapezoids. I've done some star shapes, some circles. Okay, so I can't wait to see what you come up with. It doesn't have to be an outer space picture. You could do a picture of your backyard, your house, maybe some animals, like cats have circles with triangles on top. Okay, so possibilities are endless, and I cannot wait to see how creative you get. All right, so make sure you do a good job, do your best coloring, and make sure you share it to me through the Google Classroom. All right, bye guys.